quit Chelsea Football Club. Since 2003, Roman Abramovich has been in charge of Chelsea Football Club, the London team that has been so successful under his ownership. The man, Roman Abramovich, has loved this. He is a really passionate football man in general, and he has had no choice but to walk away from the football club that he loves. He's a billionaire at 14.6 million, no, billion. He's a billionaire, but he's had no choice but to walk away from Chelsea Football Club today because he's Russian, and Russia are currently invading Ukraine. Therefore, it's really impossible. It's very impossible for anybody who's Russian. He's being treated like every other Russian. The Russian Vladimir Putin going to war, and he is being treated exactly the same as any other Russian person. If you are Russian, you are going to find it really hard to gain a little get anywhere. To get back into England is going to be really hard. Your visa would be literally difficult to gain or to extend. It's really a really emotional day. Roman Abramovich actually has quit Chelsea Football Club. He's handing it over. I've just gained a little bit of insight. He's handing it over to the stewardship. So some may believe that he's still in charge. I don't think he's still in charge. He loves the club, but he's had no choice to walk away from the club today. It's a really sad day for football because he's 55 years of age. He's young. He's got a big heart. He loves the football club. He loves to play in Europe. He's been very successful with Chelsea Football Club. There really is a big shadow, a big cloud over the club right now. Football club, Chelsea Football Club. A very big cloud indeed above Chelsea Football Club. He's won some major titles with Chelsea. The money that Roman Abramovich has pumped into Chelsea Football Club has been astronomical. Him being a billionaire, with all that money, like in this day and age, 2022, money does in fact buy success. Money buys success in football. Just look at Newcastle. They're nearly at the bottom of the league at the moment. However, they will be spending their money. They haven't had a chance to really spend their money yet, but they will be. Christian Eriksen, he plays for Brentford now. On a side note, he's returned after he collapsed on the field during the World Cup, but he is playing again. He's fit and healthy. Nobody ever thought that he would play football ever again. But yeah, Christian Eriksen. Well, just want to say what a great story that is for him to come back and be allowed to play football again. It's really a sensational story. He had a heart attack on the pitch, and he's doing well. He's doing good for himself. He almost died. It's really nice to see him playing and doing all these interviews and stuff. Roman Abramovich is the story. That is big news because he has won every major trophy there is to win. Every like FA Cup, the Europa League, Champions League with Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea Football Club. They couldn't have been luckier to have him because he really loved that club, but he's had no choice but to walk away from the club that he loves. He's going to be really missed by a lot of people. However, because of what's going on in Ukraine at the moment, with Russia invading and causing World War III, World War III is pretty much on the verge of happening. It started now, and Roman Abramovich is Russian, so they don't really want to give any freedom to any Russians here in the UK. If you're Russian, you're right now you're going to be seen as a threat, because of what's going on, the war in Ukraine. Um, it's a sad day. It's really sad that the world is going through this. We have to go through this. Why can't Ukraine just surrender? Why does the president of Ukraine have to go to war? Why doesn't he just surrender, and then all of this would be over? Instead, he's braving it, and he's putting on a army, the army gear. The president of the Ukraine, he's put on the army gear and he's fighting. Seriously, you can't really, you can never ever forgive anyone for blowing up your people in your country, but you might as well just surrender, because why fight? If you're going to fight, your fight fire with fire, it's going to get bigger. So Roman Abramovich is Russian. He's most probably thought, screw this, I don't need this. And yeah, it's really sad, because he loves the club. He loves Chelsea Football Club. He's had to walk away from it, walk away from the one thing that he loves. What's he going to do next? Well, he's a billionaire. He could do whatever he wants. He most probably own a club in Europe somewhere. But right now, he has quit Chelsea Football Club. The club that he loves, no longer. Like I said, there is a big cloud above Chelsea Football Club right now. With all the higher up managements, the money. Where's the money going to come from? It will in fact come from the stewardship, which is funded by a charitable. There's actually something else going here. I believe that currently they are in the best position to look after the interest of the club, players, staff, and fans. So there is money there. There's money that's been pumped in there. They're not going to be left high and dry. Roman Abramovich gives trustee of Chelsea's charitable foundation stewardship and care of Chelsea. So the stewardship are taking over Chelsea Football Club. So there you go. There you go, people. I have always viewed my role as a custodian of the club, whose job it is ensuring that we are successful as we can be, as well as build for the future. And I think he's left them in high spirits. But it's probably pretty much the only thing he can do, because he's in Russia at the moment. He's not allowed back in the UK. Anybody that's Russian is not allowed in the UK. You've pretty much been banned from bringing your Russian aeroplanes landing on our airports here in the UK. No Russian aeroplanes are allowed. No Russians are allowed. Until all of this smoke clears, because this is really, really, really bad. It's a sad day. It's really sad what's going on, but can't take any risks during this uncertain time, and unfortunately, people have had to make some big decisions, and Roman Abramovich has made the biggest one of his career. I think he's helped the club win major trophies, and I think that without him, they wouldn't have done it, obviously, with the money. I think Newcastle Football Club being in charge of billionaires. So yeah, because recently Newcastle have been become owners of by billionaires. So Newcastle will be on the rise soon as becoming one of the best teams ever. Buying all of these top players with all their money that they've got pumped into them recently. So yeah, this could be the fall of Chelsea Football Club. He will be missed. Roman Abramovich, you will be missed dearly.